All right, tomorrow is Election Day in communities all across West Michigan, and probably the most controversial ballot issue is in Kalamazoo. Ordinance 1856, drafted by the City Council, is designed to prevent discrimination. Like state and federal law, the ordinance protects classes found in most anti-discrimination legislation, such as race, color, and national origin. But for the first time, this measure before voters now adds two protective classes: sexual orientation and gender identity, and that's ignited quite a debate between two passionate movements.
We have gone across the line in terms of morality in America.
In Kalamazoo, a community divided.
Voting no gives, them more power to fire you without a reason.
Non-discrimination Ordinance 1856 is designed to expand rights beyond current protected classes to gay, lesbian, and transgendered citizens.
Here in sleepy little Kalamazoo, we're really not at the forefront of this debate nationwide.
But John Clark, political science professor at WMU, says close enough.
The groups that are already plugged in to try and shape the debate see this as an opportunity.
From all over the country, 1856 found equal rights supporters and their opponents descending on Kalamazoo, fueling a debate over what Clark says should be a simple call.
If you look across all of the municipalities across the country who have passed similar kinds of ordinances, this one is relatively narrow in terms of the things that it's designed to address.
The ballot will ask, should an ordinance protecting citizens from discrimination in employment, housing, and public accommodations go into effect?
That's pretty small on the grand scheme of things. This doesn't create some sort of opportunity for gay marriage. It doesn't make anything that's currently illegal in the state of Michigan legal.
But it does create serious reservations for some.
For me, the turning point for this, more than anything, is the use of the bathrooms.
I find the bathroom stuff to be sort of fascinating.
Now, the ordinance as worded requires all classes access to public accommodations, allowing a transgendered male the right to use a female restroom. Now, opponents argue that discriminates against women and children, allowing a man to gawk at them at their most vulnerable.
That's not true. It's illegal. It would be illegal. That person could get arrested for doing that.
Do I think that this is going to affect the daily lives of most Kalamazoo citizens who use public restrooms? I don't think that it is. But on the political side of it, I definitely understand why that's striking a nerve with an awful lot of people.
And stirring a fear, a strategy Clark calls no stranger to politics.
Because it gets people on what they're afraid of. You tap into people's fears, you're much more likely to mobilize them.
The efforts to kill similar legislation have failed in 7 Michigan cities: Ann Arbor, Detroit, East Lansing, Grand Rapids, Huntington Woods, Saugatuck, including Saugatuck Township, and Ypsilanti. Commissioner David Anderson says they're good examples.
I can say that it does not seem there's been a history of a lot of problems in other communities that have passed this.
So as we wait to see who will win the Battle of 1856, the message the result will send.
It says a lot about the kind of community that Kalamazoo is. It says a lot about sort of where we see not only the future of our community, but the future of our country.
May potentially be more important than the outcome itself.
Kalamazoo is a very diverse city. Lots of different people with lots of different views. But, I just can't see, as I read the ordinance, how most of us are going to see a direct impact on our day-to-day lives, one way or the other.